Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are diving back into more Persona 5 Royale. It's been a hot minute since Crome and I played this game because Zari was the big sick, which I'm sure you know. Especially if you've been hanging out on Twitch at all, you know that I have been absolutely really sick. But if you aren't, then this is coming later, and now you know. So. But we are gonna dive back on into things. We did play this a bit over my hiatus, which was really fun, and I'm glad that we were still able to do that, but I was still dying.
Yeah.
Oh god. I think it was this one. Okay.
It'll always load us back in on the save that we had just made.
Oh, thank god. Okay.
In terms of like that menu, yeah.
Oh, I think we were so smart and we didn't go to bed because whenever we go to bed, it always does
you
some
assumed
sort of
we were gonna get
cutscene.
railroaded, and so we're like, yeah, let's just save here first.
Cool. Then let's go to sleep.
Do you need me to quickly recap what has happened?
Hey, it's me.
If I remember correctly, we went to go visit Madarame, and we chatted with Matt Mercer. Do I remember his name?
Mercer.
No. Do I remember that it's Matt Mercer? Yes. And
Only the important details.
Yep, only the important details. And we were like, things are yikesies, even though he's being really defensive. Zari personally sees a lot of themes of being gaslit and groomed, but okay. Anyway, and so we ended up being able to guess the words for his mind palace, and we went and kind of scouted it out, and as I thought, all of the kids were painting the art, and as I thought, he sees all of the little kids as his property, which is gross. And so we escaped from there, and we went home?
Yeah.
Is that pretty much it?
In the morning, in the next couple of days, we are going to tail with On to go to the place because Yusuke, Matt Mercer's character, wants to paint On, and so potentially we're going to try and get some information out of it during that time. That is the plan going forward from here.
Perfect.
That's what the characters all want to do.
Sounds good.
Let's hear why he's calling us.
Although you said he wants to paint On, and my brain went O-N, On, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right, it's On, like that's her name. I don't know why. Okay, what does he want?
I can't forgive Madarame, but what On said made me think. To Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
Probably.
I knew it. It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it. Good people have to put up with so much crap while shitty adults do whatever they want. Makes me sick. I'm not wrong, am I?
No.
Thanks. Don't tell On I called you, by the way. Seriously. Well, see you tomorrow.
So cute. Don't tell On I was being emotional. Don't tell On I have feelings.
They've been buddies since middle school. She knows.
Ah, yeah. For sure. Okay. Still waiting for the response. Really have no idea what I'm supposed to do as an art model. Cover yourself in paint? I want to say that. I got a visual. So funny. Oh. We're gonna be encouraging. Sounds like this wanted to be a private picture. It is though. Okay. I kept forgetting to hit buttons. It's fine.
It's alright. I still had it on
I
auto
got a
anyways.
response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
Perfect. Probably dropped all his plans just to get you over there.
We need to find out from Kitagawa-kun if what we saw in the palace was true.
Hey, quiet down. It's that student council president.
Oh.
How dare she? She's talking to him. Oh no.
Yikes. She got hold
You're
of the machine
unactivated.
today. It'd suck if she noticed us. Come on, let's split up.
Okay, see you later.
Go.
We finally landed a big target. Come on, let's get some dirt on Madarame. But man, Han's late.
Sorry. I was thinking about some things and didn't notice how much time had passed.
Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun has to be protecting Madarame? I mean, they live together, so he'd have to be aware of Madarame's true nature. The only reason I can think of him doing that is that Madarame has something on him.
Yeah, that's weird. But that's why we're going to check it out, right? You ready to be a model?
Yeah, I'm prepared.
What do you mean prepared? Prepared for what? Something seemed different about her to you?
She put makeup on.
Oh, nice eye.
Or maybe she cut her
I
bangs.
didn't cut them.
Huh. Well, let's get going.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier, we should bring up Madarame.
So she did put makeup on.
I thought it would
Yes.
just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Wouldn't you get nervous too, if it was just the two of us?
We're here to keep an eye on you, so don't try anything perverted, okay?
Stop making such odd assumptions. I have absolutely no interest in her as someone of the opposite sex.
Huh?
Is there a problem?
No, not really.
Well then, let's get started.
She's pouting.
Hey! Kitagawa-kun?
You hear her?
Oh, he's just real focused.
It's
Oh
no
yeah.
use.
This isn't what we planned. We were gonna catch him off guard and make him spill his beans, weren't we?
How were we supposed to know this was gonna happen? Guess we just gotta wait till he's done. What an effing pain in the ass.
Perhaps I should try going outside this room.
Choice is yours.
Who do you think you're talking to? This is too boring, so I'm going to scout around a bit.
Oh no, now I'm scared.
It's weird how flashy that door is. And is that a lock? A door with a hefty lock. What could be in there?
Oh, Lily left. Okay.
Are you done?
It's no good.
What?
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just... I'm having trouble staying focused today. I'm sorry, but we'll have to resume this another time.
Oh, hell no! How many hours do you think you made us wait?
I'm sorry. We had another reason for seeing you today. We needed to talk to you.
It's about those rumors regarding your sensei.
This again.
That painting I saw at the exhibit. You're the one who actually painted it, right?
That's...
I knew it.
Your sensei seriously messed up. He just thinks of his pupils as tools. That's why he doesn't give a damn whether he steals their work or physically beats them. I'll make this clear. There's no point in hiding stuff from us.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You couldn't go against him, could you? I'm sure we can help you out, though.
Stop it. It's just as you all say. We're our sensei's artwork.
I said it.
Don't misunderstand me, though. I
Yep.
offered my ideas to him myself. As such, it can't be called plagiarism. Sensei is simply suffering from artist's block right now.
Dude, still.
Kitagawa-kun.
Then why are you sticking around? All his other pupils ran away. Aren't you the only one left?
What's wrong with a pupil helping out his master? There are no victims here. Stop pushing your self-centered righteousness on me.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna inquire about the other pupils.
Yeah.
I'm supporting Sensei as his pupil. Where's the wrong in that? Don't ever come here again.
You deflected.
If you do, I'll sue you for causing a disturbance.
Hold it! We're not done talking here!
Okay,
Then you leave me
Ryuji.
with no choice.
Hey!
I'm reporting you to the police. I asked Takamaki-san to be my model today, but I don't recall ever calling you two here.
What the F, man?
Ryuji, stop it! Calm down, okay?
Damn it!
I won't report you, but only under one condition.
What's that?
I want you to continue being my model, Takamaki-san.
But you said that it wasn't working out today.
That's because I was unconsciously being modest for your sake. However, I have nothing to worry about anymore. If you're willing to bear everything to me, I will put my heart and soul into creating the best nude painting ever.
What?
Nude?
To think I'd be able to create a nude painting with my most ideal model. Of course, you two won't be allowed in, and I ask that you forget about our discussion today. as well.
Hard
If I don't
pass.
submit a new piece to Sensei soon, there will be some inconveniences.
Absolutely not.
Nude? Meaning it'll be without any clothes, right? Why are things suddenly escalating like that?
Because those are my terms.
But that's...
Wait, ain't that bad?
Sensei is out during the afternoon while the art exhibit is on, so I can use this place freely. I should buy more art supplies.
Why?
Will you give me a second here?
You just
Of course.
blackmailing.
I'm willing to wait. I'll make time according to your
Yep.
plans. But please come before the exhibit ends.
Nuh-uh.
That's not what I mean! Why are you not listening?
Sensei will be returning home soon. We're done for today. Takamaki-san, I'll be waiting for you to contact me.
No, no, no! We are not done talking here!
Hey, what should we do?
You leave? You let him think that she's coming, and she just never talks to him until you resolve the issue.
Yep.
Yeah, damn it. He got us good this time.
Don't give up so easily!
Is she done being a model?
A cat?
You moron.
Got
He's
scooped.
totally out of his mind! I'm gonna have to pose nude if this keeps up!
It won't, I
How
promise.
dare that Yusuke?
The way he said it, it's not gonna be semi, but full on nude.
The full nudity? Lady Yon's gonna...
Drop it!
You know, you won't have to worry about that if we make Madarame confess before the exhibit ends.
There we go.
But Kitagawa-kun thinks he owes his life to him. Is there a need to make Madarame confess?
Then, Lady Yon, you're fine with bearing it all?
Nuh-uh.
He's still on it.
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. That asshole's using Yusuke who doesn't have parents. You're telling me we should just ignore how he's being treated horribly like the other pupils?
No. It is frustrating to leave this alone, even if Kitagawa-kun is fine with it himself.
You can't leave it be because you've endured a lot yourself with Kamoshida.
Yeah.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy. Madarame is the kind of target we've been waiting
What's
for. Let's help Yusuke come to his senses too. Before he ends up like us.
What's the age of consent in Japan? Because I think in the US it's illegal to pose nude before you're 18.
It's an interesting topic because depending on the region, it can go really low.
Yo, gross. Okay.
Yeah, but this being the main city, I would assume 18, and them being in high school, it's close enough.
Yeah, because, like, if you think about the implications that she's going to, quote-unquote, pose nude for this teenager who's their age, right? But then give the painting to an old-ass man to pass off as his own, that's child pornography. Hard pass. That's gross.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, sorry. That pisses me off.
I see your logic. I see your logic.
That pisses me off a lot. And what's worse is, like, we don't know if that was what's-his-face's thought. I keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Or Yusuke. Or if it was Madarame saying, like, oh, this is, if you have issues, this is a good option.
Right.
Okay. Anyway, sorry, moving
Need to
on.
look into Madarame first.
There was a lot of
tons more stuff that
implications
hasn't been
there that
exposed
pissed
yet,
me
too.
off.
It may become easier
absolutely.
for us to investigate his palace if he's preoccupied with his exhibit.
Also, there's the thing about me modeling. Kitagawa-kun said there'd be inconveniences unless he submits a new piece. Maybe that's going to be announced soon as Madarame's next work.
Does that mean the whole country's gonna see you nude?
No.
Oh, yeah. It might not show your face.
Doesn't make me feel any better about it.
We must deal with Madarame, no matter what, before his exhibit ends.
Let's start after school tomorrow.
Oh, it'll be a pain if Miss President finds us on the rooftop again, so... where to meet up? Let's see. I guess that walkway-like place in Shibuya would work. It's near Madarame's place, too.
Changing our hideout periodically, huh? That's a plan I don't mind backing.
Okay.
Hey, can I talk to you kids for a sec?
Huh?
Oh, it's this chick.
From the looks of things, you don't seem like the ordinary stalking fans. Oh, sorry. I should have been more clear. I'm actually looking for people that know Madarame's pupils. There's this painting, Sayuri, that was supposedly stolen in the past. But there's this rumor that it was taken by one of his pupils in retaliation for being abused. Have you heard anything about that?
Should I say this? This is such a dick move, but
Choice is yours.
I kinda
Choice is
wanna do
yours.
Me? I don't know nothing.
I see. There's no case unless there's a victim, and if there's no proof of abuse, I can't write either. Looks like I'm back to square one. Sorry for taking your time. I'm a journalist. If you ever get any
I was gonna
leads,
say get her
mind
contact
contacting me
info.
here? See you then.
You can even just take it and frame as an anonymous tip, especially if
I
she's
guess we
handing
should
those
go home
out.
for today.
True.
Yeah, that was blackmail. I wonder where he learned it from. Oh god, my controller vibrated and it was sitting on my
It's
desk.
me. Got a minute?
Ooh, what?
I have some interesting news. Someone who received a change of heart contacted me on the fan site. Said he wants to meet with you to discuss another person who needs a change of heart. You're better off talking to him in person if you want specifics. All I know is his target is a terrible person. And that it might complicate things if he posted the name online.
I wonder if it is Madarame.
I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya Station after school. The guy's name is Nakanohara.
Nakanohara. That's Madarame's student.
It's the only change of heart we've done in
Yep,
Mementos.
exactly.
It can be only him.
Good luck.
Yep. Found out something insane. Oh my god. What?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. journalist was looking into him too. Someone died though. Yeah, he's not going to, girl. We need to move past him. No, you don't ask that. He's gonna demand more of you. Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no. We don't talk to him. New hideout.
If the rumor Ryuji just
Yeah.
spoke of is true, there have to be other victims.
Head is sitting up but not standing, so we can do stuff around the small town area here.
Okay, so
There's no crossword puzzle.
we could study or read. I think we have a book half done. I don't think we need to do anything else. Should we check for videos? Is that out here, or is that in a different area?
That's a different place. That's a different place.
Okay, so then.
Check for books real quick.
Oh, that's it. The one guy's.
Hey,
Oh, just kidding.
No, I meant, yeah, it's right in front of us here. There you go.
Oh,
Because if all we have is Yancha Walker, no, we have that one. Okay.
okay.
Cool.
And then we'll be done.
Make sure your clothes.
Yeah. We'll have to make sure we go to the DVD store.
I'll have to check by the library. Hopefully I've returned my books.
Well, it's been railroading us
What are
with
your
story,
thoughts?
so
Okay, that makes me feel
we haven't
better.
had a chance to.
That's cute.
I think that's kindness. Yeah.
Nice. Cat making me sleep.
Yeah.
You need a cat to make you sleep.
No.
Ah, come on! I
You've
was gonna go
you've seen-
Barry.
No, it's fine. No, we were railroaded by story. Because
Okay.
remember, literally that's why Mishima called us.
So I'm not going to get a
Nakanohara
fine.
is going.
I'm so worried about
No, I
getting
don't
a
think
fine.
there's a fine.
Okay.
There's no, there's no fine.
Too.
It'll be fine.
Okay. Ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Who's that?
Excuse me.
that's Nakanohara. Mishima told
we
us to
have
meet
voices.
him here in Shibuya today.
For real?
My name
Real?
is Nakanohara. Natsuhiko Nakanohara. The one who was posted about on the Phantom Aficionado website.
He seems pretty nice. Doesn't seem like the stalker type. I think the change of heart must have worked.
The administrator of that website contacted me. They told me to look for someone in a Shujin uniform with a cat.
So, what do you want?
Damn.
You may have already heard, but there's someone I wish to trigger a change of heart in. An artist by the name of Madarame.
You think this is it? Is the pupil gonna confess his master's secrets?
His shadow did mention Madarame as well.
I'm one of Madarame's former pupils. He gave me lodging at his home, where I thought only about art. I genuinely wanted to be an artist. There was another pupil as well, a very talented man, multiple years my senior. Obviously, Madarame kept tabs on him. Everything he made was claimed as a Madarame original. He wasn't the only victim, though.
Right, we got some real proof of the plagiarism.
In response to Madarame's actions, that senior pupil committed suicide.
Suicide.
He must have been unable to bear seeing his work praised under Madarame's name. That was when I disobeyed Madarame's orders and left, but he quickly pressured other parts of the art world, and my life as a painter was destroyed.
Dang.
I tried to turn over a new leaf, working at a ward office, but it was no use. My attachment to art warped my emotions. Soon I began getting attached to everything. In the end, I even turned into a stalker. I'd like to ask again, please make Madarame have a change of heart. Not only for me, it's to save the life of another man as well.
Yeah. Save their
Even
life.
now, there's still one young man remaining under Madarame's tutelage. I think he's about your age.
That has to be Yusuke.
It's a lily.
Where is
Not
she?
only is he a
Outside.
talented artist, he also owes Madarame for taking him in after his mother passed. He is the perfect target.
So Yusuke's got no
That's
choice but to listen.
Hold on. Okay, now you have stable. I heard it.
Cool. Just making sure.
She's trying to figure out how to get on my desk.
I actually spoke to him a few times back when I was still living at Madarame's.
Do you want to say hello to the camera? Can you look up here? She's like, I will not comply. You might see a tail walking across my camera in a moment.
I asked him if he found it painful to stay with Madarame. And you know what he said? If I could leave, I would.
Kitagawa-kun.
I have no right to say this given my prior cowardice, but I don't want to see another suicide. I'd like to find a way to save this young man. He has a bright future ahead of him. Please consider that when thinking about changing Madarame's heart.
We've been asked to act directly on behalf of one of Madarame's victims. It sounds like we don't have the time to deliberate whether or not to change Madarame's heart.
Hell yeah! Madarame's just a piece of shit who preys on the weak.
Suicide. I'll never let something like that happen.
Aw.
Plus, we finally got to hear how Kitagawa-kun really feels.
Well, since we've reached a unanimous decision, how about we continue this at our new hideout?
Oh, here it comes.
My fellow thieves, welcome to our
Hey, get away from my food, girl.
Our target this time is Madarame. We all saw that palace. We'll pay dearly if we assume it's just going to be like the last one.
Your stinky butts in my
Lady Ann's
face.
chastity is on the line.
What?
We'll need to do what we did with Kamoshida. First, we secure an infiltration route in the palace. After that, we send our calling card. Once the treasure has materialized, we steal it.
Oh,
Get
I got
out
a
of my
question.
water.
Madarame doesn't know that we were doing stuff in the palace yet? Why are we already getting treated like criminals in there?
You're learning, Ryuji. Well done. It must be because he doesn't trust anyone. Any unknown person may as well be an enemy.
Or maybe he's just super salty from all those rumors that have been spreading about him.
Then his palace being so crazy had nothing to do with us?
Either way, we should stay on our best behavior. It'll be harder for us to steal the treasure if we needlessly increase the security level.
We need to be careful of Kitagawa-kun this time, too. I'm sure that whatever he sees will just get passed on to Madarame.
That's right.
Hey, what is Madarame's treasure going to look like anyway? Another crown?
I doubt that, but my sixth sense will know when I see it.
Oh yeah, you go completely nuts, huh?
Our time limit is when the exhibit ends, right? That means June 5th.
We'll carry out the plan after we've sent out the calling card. So our infiltration route will need to be set in stone 2 days prior on June 2nd.
Now listen here. We can't mess this up, no matter what, okay?
Okay.
Hey, my name.
Yo.
That's so cute. Let's get this mission started. You have to steal the treasure by the deadline. Let's go. They're impassable and require interacting with the target in the real world. You'll need to leave the palace to find the obstruction. Leave palaces quickly to find obstacles and triumph over challenges before the deadline. So, honestly, it sounds like the best option is to infiltrate the palace and get as far as possible to the calling card, and then do what we did, where it's like, don't send the calling card yet, but just work on stuff until the date.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the warning that it just gave us is that we can't just rush in day one everything. There is something in this next palace, and this is based off of what the game has told us. I'm not trying to eavesdrop from prior knowledge. But something in this palace is going to stop us from being able to just day one everything, and so we will have to get as far as we can, stop, do something in the IRL world, and then continue going after we have solved that challenge back into Mementos to finish the rest of the palace.
That makes sense. And you know what? Honestly, I think this is the best place to end this episode. Absolutely perfectly where I wanted to end it. time-wise. So
Cool.
but I'm excited. I'm really excited for this next push. So we'll be pushing in mementos for a bit, coming out when we need to, I guess, and seeing what we can do. So
Yep.
Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we gotta end on this. The screen is so cool with like the stuff in the background. I love it.
It really is.
Anyway, but we will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.
See ya.